YouTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to the Owl Read. Today I'm going to be doing my Read-O-Rama TBR. I'm so excited for the Read-O-Rama. If you are not familiar with the Read-O-Rama, it is a readathon that I host with a bunch of lovely ladies like Chloe from the Bibliophile and Katie from Kit Kat and Read and Amanda from the Glittery Book Nerd and Miranda from Books 101. And every other season we do a readathon with challenges and it's going to be amazing and I'm just so excited. If you want more information, I will link my announcement video down in the description below, along with the other ladies that host along with me and our Twitter page. If you guys are participating in the Read-O-Rama, please use the hashtag Read-O-Rama on Twitter so that we can see your TBR and when the readathon starts, what you're currently reading and how many pages you've read, and if you're going to be participating in sprints and all of the things. So there are 7 challenges for the Read-O-Rama because it takes place over 7 days. The goal is to read a book a day, but don't worry, if you don't want to participate in the challenges, that's okay. They're kind of just like a guideline to help inspire you to set up your TBR for the week, but you don't have to participate in any of the challenges, or you can participate in 1 or 4 or all of them, or whatever you want to do. This is a super relaxed readathon. We just have it in the middle of the year so that anyone who is behind on their Goodreads reading challenge or wants to get more books read for the year, you can definitely do that this week. So the first challenge is to read a book with Rama in the title or author name or a combination of both, and I decided to pick The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. It's like R-A-M-A, and so it doesn't have to be in order. There was a little bit of confusion on that on Twitter, thinking that it had to be like R-A-M-A in order. As long as it's a part of the title and author name and there is an R, an M, and 2 A's, you're good. Next is the main character, who is a person of color. Now on Twitter, we said we shortened it to POC, which stands for person of color. So that is anyone who is not Caucasian counts for this challenge. I decided to go with The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. Our main character in the story, I believe, is Middle Eastern. And this is a really long book. Oh, it's got deckled edges. Oh, I didn't even realize that until just now. Shows how many times I've actually picked up this book. But I want to read this. It's super long, so as are all the rest of my books in my TBR. So I have a very ambitious TBR for this readathon, but if I can do all 7 of them, I will be so proud of myself. But yes, I really hope that I can read this. And then did you guys know, I think this cover is just the ugliest thing ever. But if you look close, you can see that it's like really kind of like a window. And on, oh, is it that one? Oh, there it goes. On the inside end pages, it's the girl that is behind the window. And so I wasn't gonna buy this book because I didn't think it was a pretty book, and then I saw the end pages and I was like, yes, I need it in my life. And I think the cover is a lot more pretty now that I see why they did that, and it's a window. When I saw it on Goodreads when it first came out, I just thought it was this and I didn't see the girl behind the window. Anyway, I just think this is a gorgeous book cover. The next challenge is to read a book to movie or TV show adaptation, so I went with City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. No, I have never read this series before. Yes, I know I need to read it. I am working on like a super secret project that you guys can't know about until October, so make sure you stick around till then because it's going to be super exciting. But I have to read books for this project, and one of those books includes the entire Mortal Instruments series. So I really need to just get on it, read, like, what is there, like 4 books in the first set, and then like another 3 in the Infernal Devices. I don't even know. It's a lot of books, and I need to read Lady Midnight. Super overwhelming. So I wanted to read this for the TV movie adaptation because it was made into a movie and a TV show actually, just so I can get this out of the way and I can start reading the rest of the Mortal Instruments series. I'm not excited about this book at all. I just have this really negative connotation when it comes to the Mortal Instruments series, but I know everyone loves it so much. I saw the movie first and it sucked. So that's why I just have no desire to read it, but I know everyone loves it. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna do it, and I'm just gonna read it. The next challenge is to read a collection of short stories. This can be a collection of like novellas, or there's many collections of short stories that are really popular right now, like Summer Days and Summer Nights or My True Love Gave to Me. Those are both really popular. But I decided to read Under My Hat, Tales from the Cauldron, which I guess is edited, or one of the authors is Jonathan Strahan. But it has lots of authors that contributed stories to it, like Holly Black and Garth Nix, and I don't think I recognize any of the other, Jim Butcher. But this is supposed to be a young adult collection, so I'm not sure I'm really not familiar with hardly any of these authors, but I'm excited about it. It's a young adult collection of short stories. The next challenge is to read a book with a one-word title. I picked up First Life by Gina Showalter. At first I was like, wait, I think that's 2 words, but the way that it's on here is 1 word. It's just like first and life smushed together. But I'm just gonna go with it, that it's 1 word. I really couldn't find anything else that I'm really interested in reading, so I just decided to go with this. And actually, this is a really interesting concept. It's about people live their lives, and that's your first life, and then you get to decide which afterlife you can go to. And there's like 2 afterlives, and and they're both like at war with one another, and there's like big reasons as to why you want to pick one rather than the other, or one rather than the other, if that made any sense. But this looks really good. Again, another huge book that I'm probably not going to get to during the week, but I've got my fingers crossed. The next challenge is to read a book with music, so I decided on Eleanor and Park by Rainbow-Rowell. I didn't know that this book focused on music. I'm not a big contemporary fan, you guys know this, but I looked up a list on Goodreads of books, YA books that feature music, and this was listed on there, so we're just gonna go for it. And I probably should have known because both of the characters are listening to like headphones on the cover, so, and I need to read this anyway because my city is participating in One City, One Book, where the whole city reads the same book, and we had an adult category, young adult, and a middle grade category, and this was picked for the young adult book that the whole city is going to read. So I wanted to read it anyway to kind of participate with my city and read all of the books together. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm hoping that it's good. I hated Fangirl, so I hope that this will redeem Rainbow-Rowell for me. And the last challenge is to buddy read a book with somebody. So I don't have a buddy, and I don't want to read more books than I've already got on my TBR. So if you guys want to buddy read any of the 6 books that I've already listed, let me know and we'll do this thing and it will be great. And yeah, so if you have any of these same books on your TBR, just let me know and we can buddy read it together. And there's actually one more challenge, and the other challenge is to read 7 books. So I'm probably gonna pick up a middle grade book or a graphic novel or just a really short book, something I can just kind of cram in there to, you know, complete this challenge, but we'll see if that happens. Alright guys, that's it for my Read-O-Rama TBR. Let me know down in the comments below if you are participating. I'm super excited for this. Please do not forget to like and subscribe as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!